Tuesday night baseball now from the home of the Indians, Progressive Field here in Cleveland. Tonight we begin a new homestand with the first of three between the Baltimore Orioles and the Cleveland Indians. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Pete Barger gets the call for game one of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we look a lot at numbers from starting pitchers, walks to innings pitched, but one of the key stats I look for is whip. And he has a sub 1.30 whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if he can string together some real quality innings in this one.
Stepping into the box, Antonio Ojeda. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. Clearly, he impacted the game last time. 3 runs scored. If you're scoring 3 runs, you're doing a lot of good things. We'll see if he can be a catalyst for the offense again today.
Ready now for Baltimore, Peter Castillo. He'll get to take his first cuts here. The 1-1. This ball's grounded foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here he comes again, 1-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The 1-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 1-2. Fouled off. Right side to his left, Lindor. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. Lamar Arnold will be the starter for the O's in this contest. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Standing in, Caden Leach. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Time now in Cleveland to take a glance at the Tribe's starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He's got a 40-homer season going already. He's at 40 home runs right now. He's got a chance to swing for 41 in this one. Heck, maybe even 42 or 43 if we're really lucky.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. He's hoping to start this series a little better than the one he finished last time. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday. 2 balls and 2 strikes to count to Francisco Lindor. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Pompey is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
In now for Cleveland, Patrick Connolly. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
High in the air out to center field. Kerr is under it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tribe. Still no score. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Bob Pepper, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Little chopper back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians defensive setup today. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
In now for the O's, Willis Wolf, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Two and two count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
So stepping in, Bruce Kerr. And that misses. 2-1. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last game, and this team is flying high right now. This is a fight at the bat rack.
Here now the 2-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So next it'll be the 4-hole hitter for the Tribe, Jose Ramirez. Back on Sunday, he picked up a hit in 5 trips to the plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. It looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have gotten on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
At the plate, Will Tyson. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Boy, one of the top home run hitters in all of baseball, though. Dero, only 1 home run in his last 10 games.
Yeah, hasn't hit for much damage lately. Kind of expand in the zone, but look for him to get hot again.
Kerr is right there, 1 down.
All right, let's take a look at the defensive alignment for the Orioles. And we're fortunate enough to watch one of the best outfielders in the game. The Gold Glover resides in left field. Can go back on balls as easily as go in on balls. Strong, accurate throwing arm. Look for him to make a play today.
Standing in, Lonnie Chisenhall. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. But he's going to get there as he runs it down on the warning track for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7, the catcher, Omar Guerrero.
So striding forward now, Omar Guerrero. He went 2 for 4 to close out Sunday's series finale. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. And set up behind the plate is Kenny Jansen as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know, Kenny Jansen, Dero, he's kind of hard to figure out. Doesn't give a lot on the edges. He'll make you bring the ball into that plate.
Yeah, Dan, Kenny Jansen is definitely consistent, and he'll reward pitchers around the knees, but on the edges right there.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends the inning. One left for the Tribe. We'll move to the third with no score. So striding in, Kurt Wells. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Batting 8. The left fielder.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And into the batter's box will be Dalton Pompey. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Batting 9. The catcher, Terry Lyons.
Stepping up now, Terry Lyons. And then it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 3-up, 3-down for the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Coming to the plate now, Lee James. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Hey, great job just to be able to foul that one off. In today's game, that's what we're seeing. North-south. Pitchers want to elevate, want to get you out above the zone or below it.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Batting 9. The designated
A reminder that we'll have Cleveland Indians baseball for you all season long on the show as you get a look right there at the Tribe's upcoming schedule over the next 7 days. Into the box now, Jerry Guerrero. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
Loves hitting left-handed off of right-handed pitchers, hitting over 300 against right-handed pitching.
And he popped him up. Wolf in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Full count, 3-2 to the Indians DH.
You could pretty much book it that a fastball's coming. A challenge fastball right here. He cannot allow the 9-hole hitter to get on base with the top of the order looming.
3-2 pitch. Line toward right center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
The center fielder, number 34.
Ready for another chance. Caden Leach. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Caden Leach becomes out number 2 this inning. Guerrero, the runner at first with 2 gone. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
number 8, shortstop, Patrick Connolly.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Patrick Connolly. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Lyons shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Indians strand a couple. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Now at the plate, Antonio Ojeda back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And both guys can go back and get it when they need to. 96 on the one hand, 94 on the other. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Peter Castillo. Orioles still looking for their first hit of the ball game. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there were two down.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Rudolph.
So coming to the plate, Charlie Rudolph. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And it's 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. On to the bottom of the fourth now, still with no score. Stepping in, Jose Ramirez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
The 1-2. Pulled toward right center field. Rudolph on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter.
Good time now to check out the Orioles Road to the Show report as you see a couple of guys in the upper levels that have been making waves of late. Ready now, Will Tyson. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, when you're behind an account like this pitcher is, it's a good time to work in something off speed if you're confident in it. Most hitters are looking for fastball.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Pompey. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The right fielder, number 9, Lonnie Chisenhall.
At the plate, Lonnie Chisenhall hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
The count now at 2-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Pompey retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me overall he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They haven't had a single guy on base yet, so it's starting to feel a little desperate down here. But he said they've unfortunately just been faced with some really great pitching today. The key going forward is to find any way they can to get him out of his rhythm on the mound. Now that may be a tall task, but they feel the little adjustments could lead to things turning around for them.
Thank you, Heidi. The 1-2. Flares this one over toward first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Willis Wolf.
Now batting, Willis Wolf. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. And it's fouled away.
No, that's
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Stepping in, Bruce Kerr. A ball and 2 strikes. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. He'll try again. 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2. Hard hit at third. And the Orioles have their first hit of the game.
Hey, this team has been shut down offensively up until this point, Dan. But
Now
right
batting.
here, team's first hit of the game in the 5th inning. Let's see if it sparks them offensively.
You know, this will be interesting, D-Row, to see if they can crack this guy's code. A lot of times, once you get that first hit, several.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles leave 1. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Progressive Field in Cleveland as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Indians' offense with Cleveland's manager, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Thank you, Heidi. Settling in now, Omar Guerrero. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
As a pitcher, you got to feel good that you had him out front. Even though he didn't pot commit on that one, it opens up a lot of weapons for you to go high fastball or throw even a better off-speed pitch.
3-1 to him now. And here's a ball hit in the air. Rudolph giving chase, but this will land untouched. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Rudolph sprinting after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And the Tribe will get a man to second base on the leadoff double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Striding into the box, Lee James, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
Guerrero leads off second with nobody out. One ball and two strikes to count. Here he comes on a ball and two strikes. This is skied into short left center. Kerr on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jerry Guerrero.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jerry Guerrero. He singled his last time up. No runs, 4 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. This is flared out towards second, and that's the second out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Stepping in now, Caden Leach. 2-1 now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The set and the 2-1. Popped up. Wells is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Indians leave one. 6th inning coming up. Still zip. Into the box, Dalton Pompey comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And this will be fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. High in the air out to center field. Leach is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, catcher, Terry Lyons.
Stepping into the box, Terry Lyons. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
Oh man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Hit out towards second. Lindor is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Antonio Ojeda.
Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Antonio Ojeda. High in the air down the right field line. Chisenhall is after it. Into the corner. He makes the catch to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. At the plate, Francisco Lindor. He'll get the 6th inning started for Cleveland. Now the 1-1 pitch. Is a slider taken for a ball. The 2-1. And a good pitch there as this ball swung on and popped straight up the chute right around home plate. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
The batter, number 8. Shortstop.
In now, Patrick Connolly. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, this one's going to upset him for a little bit. You make the pitcher work the way he did right there, and that's the end result. That one sticks with you for a while.
1 out, nobody on. Bouncing ball toward the hole. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, the third baseman.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-2. Popped straight up. Ojeda calls for it, and that's the 3rd out. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. Back here in Cleveland, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Digging in, Peter Castillo. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. The 1-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here's another 1-2. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
I'll tell you, he looks really dialed in on the bump right there. He's got a shutout going, and he really seems to have this lineup off balance. Even when he challenges them up in the zone, they don't have an answer for it.
Digging in once again, Charlie Rudolph. Easy there, big fella. 2-2.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Into the box, Bob Pepper. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. We are still scoreless. Striding in for the Indians, Will Tyson.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's gone.
The right fielder, number 9.
One out now for the Indians in their 7th. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting Lonnie Chisenhall. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Rudolph racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch.
Now batting, catcher, Omar Guerrero.
Striding in, Omar Guerrero. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Now the 2-1. Hit sharply toward the right side, but a little unlucky there as it's hit right to him in right field for the final out of the inning. Indians go down 1, 2, 3. Still no score. Striding in once again.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs. As we're moving late into this one, a perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Connolly is right there. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting.
And the term pitcher's duel doesn't even do justice to what we've had here so far. As you can see on the graphic, 2 dominating performances and 2 shutouts to this point from our 2 starters. Ready for another shot now, Bruce Kerr. Here's the pitch. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. 1 gone here in the 8th as we check our line score to this point. And boy, you can see the story of the game right there in the hit column. Just 1 hit allowed through 7 1/3. He has been awfully tough to solve. Ready once again, Kurt Wells. A ball and 2 strikes. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee James. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And they have taken the lead. A solo shot here to left. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Unfair or just the breaks of the game, but up until this pitch, which was a big mistake, he was throwing at Jim. Now he looks up at the scoreboard and he's trailing. That's demoralizing, but he's got to forget about it quickly.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Gave him 7 pretty good innings here, but he'll head to the dugout in line for a loss.
Your
Carl
attention,
Schaffer
please.
is on to pitch here
Now
in the
pitching
8th
for
with
the
nobody
Orioles.
out.
Number 11, Carl Schaefer.
Standing in now, Jerry Guerrero. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood and a broken bat.
Line toward right center, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
Now batting, the center fielder, Caden Leach.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Caden Leach. The 1-1 home. Skied into straightaway right. Rudolph waits on it. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Guerrero, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? 1 there. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. Last chance coming up for the Orioles. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Stepping up to the plate, Dalton Pompey, and his guys need him to get things started here in the top half of the 9th. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Gary Reyes takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 99, Gary Reyes.
One and one, here it is. And there he goes towards second. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base.
90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Digging in, Antonio Ojeda. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Reyes is exactly what you want out of a bullpen arm. It's a rare occasion that anyone squares him up. He doesn't give up a lot of hits, and when he does, they're almost always kept in the yard.
Matty V, there are 2 keys to being a good relief pitcher, and always remember these. 1, limit the base on balls. 2, keep the ball in the ballpark. You can't defend a walk, and you can't defend a round tripper, and he does both.
Into the box now, Peter Castillo, and the count will be full. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to put an end to this one. And the Indians have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final. The Indians came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Pete Barger earns his 8th victory of the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Lamar Arnold is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Gary Reyes earns the save out of the bullpen, his 22nd. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious Cleveland Indians, 1 run on